From nurses to security to local police, it takes a full team to respond to an emergency at a hospital. I'm Leanne Abu Tarbush, your Thomasville neighborhood reporter, and I'm taking a closer look at the people behind the Cold Silver drill and how they're preparing for a crisis before it happens.
Annually, I come up with and develop what we're going to exercise across all 4 of our hospitals and 4 of our long-term care facilities. And this year I looked at workplace violence as a whole and then drew the conclusion that it's been a while since we've exercised an active shooter in the hospital. And so about 7 months ago, I began planning this event and working it out.
Chuck Winchester, Archbold's emergency management coordinator, tells me this is the first active shooter drill at Archbold in nearly 4 years. While Thomasville hasn't experienced any mass casualty events, hospitals across Georgia are seeing rising threats. A lockdown at Grady Memorial after gunfire near the ER, for example, and a mass shooting at Atlanta Northside Midtown in 2023. Nationwide, the numbers are climbing fast. The FBI reports 223 active shooter incidents between 2020 and 2024, a 70% jump from the previous 5 years. That's why Archbold isn't waiting for a tragedy. They're testing every part of their response now.
Every one of our officers has an ID badge that has been given to them through Archbold Hospital. So they have accessibility to all these entries and all these buildings. And so depending on what facility, they can go in and they can address the threat.
Thomasville police officers have already been walking the halls, learning the layouts so they know exactly where to go when the call comes in.
So we'll actually have, officers responding to take out the so-called shooter. We got officers playing the role as the shooter. We got investigators to come in and investigate the crime scene, and then we have executive command staff will be on site for what they call for the unified command.
The drill also activates Archbold's Joint Information Center, or JIC, set up across town at the Board of Education. It's where families would go in real emergency to reunite and get official updates.
And we want staff and visitors and patients to avoid and then barricade if they can in the areas that they are, and lastly, fight. And so that's what is to be expected tomorrow of our staff. Other than that, it's business as normal. We're not going to stop any procedures or any outpatients or any x-rays or anything like that.
The drill starts around 9 a.m. on Wednesday and lasts about 2 hours, and it'll mainly be around the ER and same-day surgery building. In Thomasville, I'm Leanne Abu Tarbush, ABC 27.